again to my life. Now today I know that many of you are relaxing, enjoying yourself, going to somewhere nice. Some of you are at work, um, really working for towards summer. Some of you are home resting, watching a nice movie. Anyway, like I did say that I might come back again, and which I did. So now today we'll be talking about abuse of power. Now in this one, I'm actually going to show you a video of this very topic for you all to have a knowledge of what it's about and how you can actually overcome it in your place of work or wherever you are. So I'll be showing you all the video now, but before we get into that, many of you already know me. It's your girl Adair. So now again, I'll be showing you all the video now. I'd like for you all to sit back, relax, and do enjoy the video.
You might have heard of abuse of power from social media or on TV, but do you know what can be considered as abuse of power? Abuse of power is the misuse of discretionary power by a person in a position of authority. Examples of abuse of power are often seen with authoritarian politicians, corrupt police officers, and sexual predators in position of power. Leveraging power inappropriately to induce a person subject to discretionary power to commit an act in which they would not normally engage can demonstrate an abuse of power. In trade practices, abuse of market power is misuse of a dominant position to undertake unlawful activities such as predatory pricing or tying contracts. Abuse of power can take various forms including bullying or harassing behavior, sextortion, requesting staff to do personal errands or favors, and pressuring staff to distort facts or break rules. To put it in real context, The Guardian Post wrote in one of their articles, the police have been accused of an abuse of power by using anti-terrorist style tactics against protesters after two young women claimed they endured terrifying ordeals at the hands of male officers pretending to be postal workers. In the impeachment context, abuse of power is generally defined as using the vast powers of the presidency for personal benefit. Although abuse of power is not specifically referred to as an impeachable offense in the U.S. Constitution, which states that a president can be removed from office for treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors. Although many legal scholars agree that the founders of the United States intended the phrase other high crimes and misdemeanors to broadly encompass abuses of power.
Hello, welcome. Hi, Gilbert. How are you? Good afternoon, Prince. How are you? Wow. Wow, that was a very, very powerful video. You see? Abuse of power. Yeah, you see, just like what the guy said, that is a so in other words, it is defined as a misuse of a position of power. So for example, just like he mentioned about the corrupt, lovely, just like he mentioned about the corrupt police officers, the corrupt government. Yeah, the this is actually what is always going on. Most especially in especially when it comes to politics. Now there is always. I'm good, thank you. Thanks for asking. Especially in politics, there is always abuse of power. The politicians, the politicians, they they use their position to they use their position to be spending money on young girls. My name is Adez. They use their position to oh god, sorry about that. To spend their money on young girls, like young girls for as far as 13, 14, 16, 17. So they will spend their money on young girls, making them to do things they don't want to do. They actually using they're using their position to influence these young little girls. And these little girls, because of money, they're ready to do anything for all these corrupt politicians. These politicians that is way old enough to be your grandpa or your grandfather, that they spend money on. Yeah, like I said, my name is Adez. So yeah, anyway, like I was saying, so these corrupt officers, they use they influence these young girls. They make them to do things that they don't want to do. They can go as far as also paying people. Because do you know what? Because when they actually want to when they want to become a president or a governor, they would do everything they can just to get into it. They can go as far as eliminating the current governor or the president that is actually that's actually on that seat. They can do anything. They can do coup plotting against against that person that's currently on the seat. They can go as far as threatening to harm their family. So it is really terrible. It is very terrible for a person that is on a high authority, and they're using their position. They're using their position to abuse people. Not even just that. Even in universities, mostly is actually what is happening in Nigeria. These university students, when if they're having trouble with their studies, and the lecturer has graded the students' assignment that they did, and the lecturer has given that student a fail, or D or F. Then what the lecturer now would do is to tell that young girl that in order to pass my course, I need you to sleep with me. So because of that, so that the girl doesn't fail, she'll have no choice. She'll have no choice to actually sleep with her lecturer. And this lecturer is a married man. This is a married man that has a wife and children. And yet the wife is not aware of what is happening. The wife doesn't know that such a thing is happening. So what these lecturers are doing, they are actually they're misusing their position. They're misusing their position by abusing university students just to get them to pass their course. And it's not good, it's not right. It is not right at all, because they are lucky that if they were actually in this country, because this country UK does not tolerate that. This country UK does not tolerate such rubbish. Abuse is abuse, and especially when you are in the position to help that person, you have no right to abuse them. When you are in a better position, you have no right to abuse them using your power. You have no right to do that. It's very terrible. It's terrible because it's going on every single day. It's going on every single day, and it's not really nice. It's not nice for a lecturer to sleep with their students just to pass their just for the students to pass their course. It's so terrible. It's so terrible. I remember a film. That I watched a while ago. Now this young girl, she's a secondary school student in Nigeria. This young girl, she was given an assignment to do, and so she was given this assignment to do, and she had a certain period of time to complete that assignment. But what she didn't know is that her teacher is actually her teacher actually is a demonic teacher. So what this guy now does is that he sleeps with every single one of his students and then kill them. So that's what this guy was doing. He would, and especially all these young pretty secondary school girls. He was sleeping with each and every one of them. He would actually lure them into one corner. He would sleep with them. After sleeping with them multiple times, he will now kill them. He will kill them and use them for sacrifice. Then one day the ghost of all the students that he's been having sex with and he killed was haunting him, and the guy he couldn't take it anymore. The ghost of all of his students he's had sex with and killed, he was so thank you. He actually, do you know what? He actually got to a point that this guy, he was so scared. The ghost of all those students that he had sex with and killed, they were appearing to him every single day, from the moment he goes to bed after he finished his first lectures. He will go to bed. He will go to bed and he will sleep. He will enjoy his sleep, and then two of the ghosts of the students that he killed will appear to him, telling him that he needs to confess. He needs to confess to the parents that he killed them, and to the point that the ghost will be flogging him. The ghost will be flogging him until he confess. So that was how it was going on and on and on and on. until he had no choice. He had to later confess to what he did, and then the ghosts now eventually killed him after he confessed to the whole community how he had sex with all of his students and killed them. Then all of the ghosts they joined and killed the guy. So that is it is actually a lesson. It's a lesson. It's a lesson to is a lesson to lecturers. It's not nice. It's not nice for you to be having sex with your students. It's not nice. I mean, tell me, if that was your child, would you actually allow that? If that was your child, would you allow a teacher, let alone a university lecturer, to have sex with your child? You need to ask that question. It's very terrible. It's terrible that you're misusing your position and abusing individuals. It's not right. It's not nice at all. It's not nice. I mean, tell me, if that was you and somebody did that to you, how would you feel? How would you feel about that? Because me certainly, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want for somebody to actually to help me and to sleep with me. I mean, what? No, it doesn't make sense. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that. So it's very, very important. It's very important that immediately that you find out that this is happening where you are, if you immediately find out that this is happening where you are in your workplace, you need to report it. You need to report it, and where you need to report it to is the employment ombudsman or employment tribunal. You can actually report it to them, and let them know the length of time that is been going on, so that it can be stopped. Because nobody that is in a high position has the right to abuse an individual when they're actually meant to help them. They're meant to help that individual to grow in a company, to excel, to get better. They have no right to abuse that person. They have no right to have sex with that person. They have no right to do that. They have no right to do that. It is against the law. It is against the law, and they can find themselves in prison for doing that. But the problem is that this is mostly what is going on in Nigeria. So the law over there is different from the UK. But it's not stopping the individual from actually speaking out. It's not stopping them from doing that. Yeah, you need to speak it out. You need to speak it out. You can't keep quiet and allow somebody that is higher than you, that is in a better position to help you, to be having sex with you. It's not nice. It's not nice at all. So you need to speak out. Immediately you find out that that such a thing is happening in your workplace, you need to report it. Take action and report it. Take action and report it, so that you will save yourself and save other people. It is very important. It's so important. And to as many people who are actually passing through such an ordeal, please, make sure you report it to your manager, make sure you also report it to the Employment Tribunal or the Employment Ombudsman, and they will actually help you and show you what you need to do, and tell you how you can get yourself out of that situation. So I really hope that this has really helped you to understand how to take action when it comes to abuse of power. So now we have come to the end of the show, and please, please, please don't fail to subscribe, comment, thumb up, do like me, and share with your friends and your colleague, and as many people that you feel that will benefit from this. Once again, is your girl, Adez. See you all in the next live. Bye.